Our MVP Player of the Year for girls basketball, Tammy Rust.
I've got two awards for track. If you've ever been to track meet, they split it up into running events and field events. So I've done the same this year with my awards. Running event, the Athlete of the Year is Brett May. And field events, this includes the long jump, the high jump, pole vault, shot put, and discus, is Paul McKay.
Okay, we got 3 awards to give away for basketball. The first award we'd like to give away, we put on it most dedicated. It could be most inspirational, be a lot of things, and it goes to a guy who I said a little bit about it a while ago. He never stepped on the floor other than when the game was over with up until his junior year, and that goes 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade. Most guys would give in before then, but this young man didn't. He stuck with it, and he's worked very hard, and I think you have to agree he's one of the most exciting players we've probably had here as far as the effort and things that he did, and it goes to James Foster. Our most valuable player, our most outstanding player, I don't know how you could choose between these two guys. One of them, like I said a while ago, had about 500 assists and about 200 steals and scored a lot of points, and the other guy, I'd forgotten a while ago, he made the All-District 5 team. That includes Moore, Norman, all the big schools in this area. Was also an honorable mention All-Stater. Our 2 outstanding players, the 2 most valuable players, Todd Peterman and Michael Brady. There's another thing that I wanted to recognize while I was up here. Should I do this now? With this no pass, no play deal, it's become even more important to have an emphasis on athletics, and I think we as coaches and administrators, we always have had. But we wanted to try to recognize guys in some way for their academic achievements. And so we got together with Ms. McAdoo and Mr. McAdoo. They figured it out for us, and we found out, and we're going to call this our All Redskin Scholar Athletic Team, and we're going to try to have this from now on. To be eligible for this team, you have to have a 3.5 grade point average or above, and you've got to finish the year as a member of a varsity athletic squad. This year, there's a lot of people real close to 3.5, but we had 18 people with a 3.5 or above grade point average, like I said. I'd like to introduce these young men and women to you, and I'd ask that if they'd come to the front so we can get a picture of them. We wanted to do it yesterday at the Awards Assembly, but didn't get a chance. As a freshman, we have Matthew Jarvis, who I don't think's here. He has a 4.0 average. Jay Hampstead's another freshman with 3.85. Christy Smith, 3.83 grade point average. Come up here, Christy. Destry Horton with a 3.57 grade point average. Kim Martin with a 3.50 grade point average. Sophomores, Angie McConnell, 4.0. Dina Nichols, 4.0. Quentin Seaberger, 3.80. Juniors, Christy Cloud, 4.0. Darren Brantley, 3.94. Jeremy Petticourt, 3.67. Richie Large, 3.50. Seniors, Brett May, 3.97. Joe Dorman, 3.97. Paul McKay, 3.93. Pat McKay, 3.80. Blue Dalpit, 3.59. Tammy Rust, 3.58. They are your all Redskins Scholar athletic team for 88-89. I guess there's one more thing I should say while she's lining those up. We also gave away plaques yesterday for the outstanding scholar athletes. We used as our criteria for that grade point average, and the number of sports they participated in counted towards it. Like if you were 4 sports, you got 0.5 for each sport participated in, and you had to be a junior, senior, and you had to be a varsity athlete. And the outstanding boy was Paul McKay, and the outstanding girl was Christy Cloud.
And the all-around boy athlete for 1988-89, lettered in 4 sports: football, basketball, baseball, and track. Todd Peterman. Todd's going to be attending Northeastern A&M Junior College in Miami, Oklahoma on an athletic scholarship. Okay, real quick, I'd like to make a couple of awards here, and I don't think anybody knows about these. We got a lot of help here, and you know, 2 people that I really depend upon is Nell McAdoo and Shirley Meadows. I think Nell's here. Shirley, is she here? They do so much work over in the office, and we couldn't have a football game, or we couldn't put on the Black Diamond tournament without those 2. And you know. So many I'd like to, Donnie and David helped us so much, and Jerry and Nelda and Bill and Pat and Brad and Betty and Ed and Linda and LD and Glenda and Elena Rust and all of you people. I really like to thank you, and the ones that I didn't mention, I've mentioned before, and we tried to honor you. And there's 2 people that I really would like to honor, and when I came back 8 years ago, these 2 people, they helped me then, they're helping me now, and you know, our program is a great example of what they can do with the help of some of these people that I've named. And let me see one of the plaques, and I'll read it to you. It says, All Sports Association Distinguished Service Award, presented to Kay Peterman for exceptional contribution to all sports coaches, athletes, and to the community of Rush Springs. So I'd like to have Kay Peterman and Marilyn McKay come up here, please. You gonna kill me? You gonna kill me? You didn't know it, I did. Hey, Merle, you go get the scholarship. You go get the scholarship. You got him. Mr. McAdoo. You know. Mr. McAdoo, you want to give those scholarships?
You want to announce the scholarship?
Winners. They're all sports. I wasn't there.
Well, the winners of the Oscar Scholarship stand up. With Pat McKay, Mike Brady, and Mark Bishop. Okay, at this time, some of the athletes have got some things that they'd like to give out. Brett and Joe, would you like to come now?
We'd like for Coach McAdoo to come up here, please. 3 years ago, Coach McAdoo came here and started coaching, and a lot of people didn't have faith in our track team then. And I think Coach was one of them who wasn't real sure how we would do. But that year we went to state and we did real well. And then the next year we didn't do too good at state. But this year we came back and I think we proved it. We have a good track team. With just the 12 of us, we did pretty good. And if things would have went a little different in a couple of ways, we would have had a lot better turnout at state. And we'd like to give this plaque to Coach McAdoo, and it reads, "In appreciation, Coach McAdoo, first place Cache, first place Stevens County, second place Pauls Valley, second place Conwa, third place Waurika, third place Bishop McGinnis, sixth Marlowe Invitational, fourth regionals, and ninth state." And it has the 12 names of the 12, or it has the names of the 12 track members. And Coach, we'd really like to thank you for being our coach this year.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, Patrick and Todd.
Could have got you some more help, Pat.
This is for our head football coach and a dear friend of mine. And some of y'all that don't know, he's my second cousin. Which didn't have anything to do with me starting. Oh. And, I don't know, if it wasn't for him, school just wouldn't be the same, or football, and life as a whole wouldn't be the same. And he's there whenever I need him, and he's just been a great guy. Coach Tom.
I was going to buy that at the FFA slave sale the night they had the auction. I already had my money, and I thought I could buy it, for $85 or $90. And doggone Doyle Penley, who's my cousin, ran it up to about $150, so I backed out and didn't buy it. And that looks just like the one that Joe Harris made. And I really appreciate it, and I'm going to put it to good use. You won't believe this, but I put a couple of T-bones out before I came up here, so I'm going to have T-bones tomorrow about 12:30. Thank you.
Blue and Paul.
Are we invited? Just two.
This next gift, whatever, goes to one of the greatest men that I will ever know. And I say that I'm serious. They're just, he is the cream of the crop. I mean, anything you need, anything you want, just talk to Coach Foster. And it's been more, most schools you have a player-coach relationship. Not at Rush Springs, not with these coaches that we have. He's your friend. You can talk to him about anything. And we've had some great times in the outfield, to say the least. And he's taught us one thing, it's to be a tiger. Here you go, Coach.
Mike and Stephen Sanders.
My speeches aren't going to be as good as the rest of these guys. Well, this guy I want to talk about, he's a good coach, a good friend. He's been there when I've needed him. He's been there, I guess he's been there when everybody's needed him. And this is about all I can say. He's a great guy.
Tammy?
In honor of the high school girls basketball team, I would like to award Coach Lanham with a gift. Right here until I get these. Thank you. I'll put this up here. Every coach and the players have their differences, and we definitely had ours, just like anybody else would. But Coach Tunnell was always there, and he'd smooth things out, and we always work it out one way or another. But they got me on a few things, and I think I owe them a little bit back. So, a little story. Coach Landrum, every time he set us down to tell us a story, Coach Tunnell had to get down on one knee and spit shine his shoes. And I never understood why, but I definitely made sure that he had something to shine his shoes while Coach Landrum gave his speeches. Pocket shoe shiners. And the outfit.
The outfit's here too.
Oh, you're good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach Landrum, that's a little different. He gave me a few things that I will always remember, and I want to give pieces of them back. What I've received over the years, my sophomore year, when I was helping out on the forward end, I received a sprained ankle. So, you can have this back. My junior year, out 8 games with a broken wrist. Have that back too. My senior year, I received no broken bones, no injuries. I did pretty good, but I came out with a pretty serious headache. So here's
Does anybody have anything else? If you want to get up here and talk, sing, just do whatever you want to, now's your chance. If no one has anything, I'll turn it over to Coach Tunnell.
I'm through.
Okay. You don't need to be making a mad dash for the door because we need lots of help cleaning up. Good night. What? Oh, you football boys. I have, we forgot, let me. You did. My mind.
What do you got?
These are those banners, Wanda made them. We have these banners that Wanda Swartz made you guys, and I want you to pick them up. I'll be standing here, and you come by and pick yours up. Take it home with you.
Hey, Monty.
Oh,
Thanks. Thanks.